Good morning. Child number 1 is off. Time to go wake up child number 2. Single parenting this morning and tomorrow morning because Danny took the week off, as we used to do when we homeschooled. We had the whole little fall break. Oh, my hands hurt. It's so cold. I'll be driving Jax to school. Oh. I am back from driving Jax to school. What is going on with these bangs? Crazy. I love the blue color though. We're just gonna release that and put my hair back up. My legs are cold. I feel like I just put pants on that were in the fridge. It is about 28 degrees, which means, I don't know, negative something. 4. Hey Siri. I don't think she heard me. Hey Siri. What's the temperature in Celsius?
It's -4 degrees Celsius outside.
-4. I was right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it might be 29 at this point. I don't know. But cold. Lots of people dropping off. Don't see many people walking right now. Obviously they'd be much closer to school. We left later, so we didn't. But there were some kids walking, approaching the school when we got there, but it was definitely cars. It's cold. His friend did not stop by. We did not expect him to. It's gonna be warmer in the afternoon, so I do have myself scheduled to pick him up, but he's supposed to email me or message me if he's gonna walk. There's so much hair on this rug already. And this one, and I just vacuumed for hours yesterday. You saw me do it. It just looks like it hasn't been vacuumed in a week. Ugh, it's annoying. Okay, I need to sit down. I always write Jackson email. I have an email from the elementary school now. Came in, a tumbleweed of hair is rolling by. I have an email about starting the IEP process. Apparently I have to do some digital signing that she told me about. They sent a video with instructions and a PDF of instructions, but I can't do it until I get this email within 24 hours from some site that I have to do it on. So I need to check for that and at least respond to the email. And yeah, I do a few computer things. I need to actually start Christmas shopping kind of stuff. I'm not a big Black Friday person. I don't go out to stores, that's for sure. But one thing I'll do is, if it's a place where I know I usually get stuff, I like to start putting things in my cart ahead of time so I can see if those go down in price. But yeah, then I'll probably eat a pint. Danny's gonna take my car to the dump. You don't need to go out. Do you need water? He probably needs water. Yeah, you need water? He just had a treat because I had to put him in his crate. He probably woke Danny. I'm all over the place. Yeah, Danny's gonna take my car to the dump. As long as I have it if I need to pick up Jax and it's not like completely wrecked. But yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. So I'm gonna go start phase 2 of my day while kids are at school. Hello again, my friends. It is just Pickles and I. He's already messed up my rug. What is this, dog? Leaves you were eating. It's just been a busy day. It's been flying by. Like, where the heck did my day go? I got everybody off to school, fed myself. I got one present ordered for Jax because 2 different websites were having a sale on it, and the first one just like instantly got from my cart. The second one was timed because of my Walmart Plus. I got in early, and then the second it went up, I hit buy now. So that was done at 12. I did so many emails, and then Dan comes downstairs at 9 a.m. and is like, so our email server's been down since like 6 or something, like after I checked my email in the morning. I'm like, oh, and I go and look at my email, and sure enough, they're all sitting in the outbox, not sent. I'm like, well, crap, I've been emailing people all morning. So hopefully Jax got his emails. I quickly went over to a different account that was not down and resent them, but I think at that point he was probably on to his first class. So he's supposed to let me know if he wants me to drive him home. I have to assume that he wants me to drive him home, but it is warming up, so his friend might want to walk with him. So my email had said, please email either way, because that would be easier than me just assuming, but I don't know if he got it. And yeah, so I was dealing with that. Probably, when did I start getting emails? I think right around when I was doing that 12 noon order, emails started popping in. Oh, and before that, a customer reached out about my Etsy site, and she needed a new listing, so I had to quickly make up a commercial license for her for one of my patterns and make the listing on Etsy. While I was doing that, Danny was taking stuff to the dump, all this construction stuff. So it's looking a lot better in the dining room. I have a lot of donations, and we need to figure out where to store all the extra lattice. There's still construction things, but not garbage, at least. Well, there's garbage. The garbage men don't like to take our trash cans. Anyway, I'm all over the place, but yeah, after all that, I started painting. doing more of this leather work, and I just have a lot of trim to do. Just like lots of that. And then I have so many buttons. Why did they wear so many buttons? So many buttons. But I have to stop now because it's almost bus stop time. My aunt just called. She is actually going to Antarctica at the end of the month. And so she was in a scramble to try to do Christmas shopping. I talked to her a couple days ago and I was like, I will send you ideas for the boys. It was very easy to send ideas for Sebastian, but Jax was harder. I'm like, I'll have to write back. I'm not really sure. And he ultimately wasn't able to give me any ideas because everything was too specific for somebody who's scrambling to get things. But she just called. She was like, I really want to do a coding book because that was something I had brought up. And so I went just now, was looking up his course and seeing what languages they were going to be teaching in the future, because the one he's on right now, Scratch, he's too advanced for any book. So yeah, I was just talking to her about that, so I had to suddenly stop my painting, but I think I'm just gonna have to stop for now. I don't know if I'm gonna save that paint that's out there. I might cover it and try and save it. I think I'm going to take Sebastian to the coffee shop because it's homework day, it's Monday, and then just be ready to go get Jax. I think he told me 3:55 because school gets out at 3:38, such a random time. And I'm like, I can't be there right away because you're not out. It takes him a while, especially on a B day, to change his clothes. And let's see if I can clean up while I do this. To change his clothes. Oh, I can put you on the tripod that I had here that was, I just hit the accessibility and turned you inverted. Not that you can tell. Sorry, I'm tapping you. Seriously, uninvert. Oh, finally. Okay. Sorry, I just beat the heck out of you. Let's see. Okay. So, yeah, I was like, I can't get in car line if you're not ready because they just move you through. They're like, go, go, go. And I'd be holding everything up because you're not there. So I was like, you need to tell me a time where you think he'd actually be ready. So he said 3:55, which seems reasonable. It seems what he typically does. That's around when I got a call from him last week when he's like, you're not there. And I was like, I didn't know I was supposed to be there. So yeah, we have time to go. There's not that much paint left on there. I have some ochre, yellow ochre. Maybe I'll just fold that one over. I think everything else is already dry. I'll just try to save it. Clean up, get everything back the way it's supposed to be. So I think that's my plan. I have to get out to the bus stop in 10 minutes, so I need to pee. Danny just left a little while ago to go to a brewery and watch the World Cup, I think it's called. Wow, I'm looking very pale. Nothing but eyeliner stays on my face. And even that, by the end of the day, I've usually cried it all off from allergies. So yeah, I luckily caught him before he headed out the door. It's like, can you put the car seat back in the car? Because he took out Sebastian's car seat to load up my car. I don't know if it's dirty back there, but yeah, okay. I need to stop talking. I need to get ready to go freeze my butt off at the bus stop. That's the word. And I'm just blowing up because there's cars driving by the house. All right, bye. Hello, you get crazy end of the night me. Just had a bath. It is just after 8. Sebastian is writing a sentence. Here's a cute one he wrote, I think, yesterday. I'll give you a second to try to read it. Sound it out. Team Rocket, Pikachu used Thunderbolt on Marini. That's cute. It's very much the way he says things. Anyway, oh man, today's been crazy. I know I've talked to you at some point, but my brain is overflowing. I just signed up to volunteer at the middle school book sale at the library, their library. I think Monday morning after Thanksgiving break. I am one of 2 people who volunteered for the elementary school to cover lunch attendant shifts when they are short-staffed. I guess only 2 people because she wrote the, I guess, office manager. She wrote to just 2 of us and said, let us know what you can take, and there's 4 dates in December that they need coverage, and I'm like, I can do any or all. If the other person has a preference, just let me know. So I don't know exactly what dates, but I'm signing up for that. And December's teacher snack day is hosted by the first graders and kindergartners. I have a first grader, so I just signed up to do hot cocoa K-cups. I'm gonna get marshmallows and peppermint sticks too, I think. So I'm gonna have to go get that. Target just had the best prices, so I have to go pick that up. Probably do that after I take Jax to school tomorrow. But let's see. When Sebastian got home, Danny was out. He was out watching the World Cup. So I took Sebastian to the cafe. I totally forgot to film it. I mean, we were just doing his homework. I was trying to rush him because I needed to get Jax from school. So we had, I don't know, like 40 minutes, 30 minutes. It's hard to get him to do a big sheet of math, even though he's good at it. But the cafe definitely gets us through homework the fastest. So sorry, this is magnetic, and it's just impossible to not pull it apart and that it's not put together. So sorry for the clicking. So we did that and quickly bought him a muffin and headed over to get him. I'm gonna have him walk home tomorrow though, because I have to get Sebastian to the library at 4, and I pick him up at like 3:55, so that just doesn't work. It's gonna be a lot warmer, like 55. It was actually pretty nice today, and I told him he could walk home, but his friend, I guess, suggested he take the ride. I don't know if there's some weirdness, because sometimes his bestie wants to walk with somebody else, and I don't know if there's awkwardness in that person doesn't want to walk with Jax, because there's times when he's like, hey, I haven't walked with this person in a while, I'm gonna walk with them, or yeah, go ahead and take that ride so I can walk with them. So I don't know what that is, and I know Jax probably has no insight. He never asks these things. So yeah, I picked him up, we headed home, and then we all just like hung out for an hour, and I totally forgot that I had looked on Jax's school calendar, and he has his mid-quarter sketchbook check tomorrow, where the teacher's gonna ask how many sketches he has out of the 4 he needs for the quarter. So he needs to have 2, and he has 0. So after I get Sebastian to bed, I need to do that. Sebastian, don't take too long, buddy. So I have him looking for a drawing tutorial. He's blowing up my messages. And we're gonna do one video game drawing tutorial, and then I'll do something more artsy. I know we need to choose from a list for one of the 4, and we just don't have time for that right now. So I feel very rushed, and I'm really tired because I have to get up at 5:30 again. So looks like my writing is here, and I'm just gonna wrap this up and edit while he plays. Okay. Oh, do you want me to say goodnight first? Okay, it's a secret. You guys can't see it. Alright, I will see you later tomorrow. So stay safe, be kind, and don't forget,
Wash your hands.
wash your hands.